Elsa. Sarah is recording me making the pie crust. So I've got my food processor. I like to do that in. I've already put in the flour, the salt, I put in a little bit of sugar, and the butter. So the butter's supposed to be cold and cut into cubes, which Sarah will show you about what size they are. And that's all you do. You put all that in there together, and then you put the top on. Why isn't that working? There you go. And you turn it on until it's the consistency of like coarse meal, like cornmeal kind of. And my food processor is not working. Here it is. I'm going to check it. That's all. That's probably about right. You can look at it. It's all. See, there's some big chunks of butter. Oh, I'm going to do it just a little bit more. Let's check. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Then you close it back up and you have cold water, very cold water, which you pour in while it's going. And you do it until it turns into a ball. Okay, let's see if that's enough. All right, that's it. See what it looks like? That's it. You take it out, and you're good.
The thing that weirded me out when I did this for the first time was how fast it turns into a ball from little pieces.
Okay, so I took the dough out of here. I dumped the whole big thing on the wax paper. I cut it in half. I made kind of a ball, which I'll show you in a second, and then flattened it into a disc, wrapped it up in wax paper. Now I'm going to take the other half, and you see how it looks. It's really solid. It's a little soft. Just kind of work it around a little with your hands, sort it into a ball. Smash it down. This is just so that you have a head start on rolling it out into a round. Wrap it up. Put it in the refrigerator. You're done. Hi, Elsa. Okay, I have one of my discs of pie crust. I have a board that I've had for years and years and years to
Question.
roll it out on. What?
How long was that pie crust in the fridge for? You know, how long should it stay in there for?
You should put it in there for like at least 15 minutes, but it can stay in there for days if you want, and you can also freeze it too, but it's probably not as good. Okay, so I spread a little bit of flour out on the board just to keep it from sticking, and you do like that. This is my rolling pin, but there are a lot of different kinds. You can use whatever kind you want, and this might still be a little too hard from being in the refrigerator. So I think I'm going to wait a little bit and come back and roll it out in a bit when it softens up. Sometimes it's, because I use all butter, it gets really hard, so sometimes you have to leave it out again for a little while till it softens up enough. You can, in the close-up, you can see all little white specks, and that's all the pieces of butter that are mixed in. Anyway, so take a little flour, rub it on your rolling pin, and like I said, flour around, and then just kind of go like this. Go from the middle out, turn it around, middle out, middle out. Just kind of try to make it even. If it pushes out one way, just try to compensate, go in the other direction. And you just keep doing that until you have big enough for your pan, which is right here. Okay, keep going. Don't worry if the outside isn't even like this, because you're going to make it big enough that that hangs over the edge. Okay? Sliding away from me. After a little while, you can pick it up, turn it over, put a little flour in the middle, go on the other side. Okay? And you push pretty hard. But you'll be able to tell because it'll either move or it won't move. But you see how it keeps expanding. Just kind of use the heels of my hands too, just to kind of go like that. Okay, it's thick over here, it's kind of thin over there, so I'm going to concentrate on this side. All right. When you're done, it should be about 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe. Okay. That's close. So now I'm going to see if it's big enough. It's almost big enough. There's a crack over here, which I'm going to kind of go like that. See if I can kind of spread that a little bit more. Okay. See? That's big enough. So now, you put your rolling pin in the middle. You pick it up like that, roll it over, and then you can pick the whole thing up. And then you try to put it in the middle. Best you can. You can shift it a little as much as you need. Kind of push it around, and you just push it down like that. You can take stuff like this and you just squish it together and fix the crack. And there's something there which shouldn't be there. A little speck of something. That's how you do it. And then you just kind of push it down into the pan.
And you don't have to worry about making the cracks look nice because they will be covered with pie filling.
Well, yes, especially right there. Okay, so now what you do is, depending on how big you've made it, and how much extra you have, you trim it off. There's not a whole ton extra here. So you just, what I like to do is have enough to fold under just once. So you see here, goes to there. I like to have enough to fold under once. This is for a pie that's going to be an open pie, not going to have a top on it. So I go around and I cut a little bit. Just cut a little here. Not too much. That's, yeah. Okay. That's fine. So now, I'm going to do this because, this, like I said, this is an open pie. So you fold it under, like that. Doesn't matter if it's a little thicker in one place and thinner in another, it really doesn't matter. Like this is really thick right here, but that's okay. And there isn't any right there at all, so like, if you want, you could take a piece and like squish it on there, put it underneath, and it won't look funny. Go like that. Just go around and push it down as you go. There. Now, you just make an edge. So I like to do this one. I just go like this. This makes a scalloped edge. It's easy. There are a lot of different ways you can make edges. You could take a fork and just go around the whole way. I'll probably do another one like that. Different pie. There we go. And it's ready.
Good job.
Okay, so now we're going to make an apple pie. We're going to put it all together so you can see how to do it. So I've got the bottom crust. I already rolled it out and I cut it off the same way with about an extra, enough extra rim's worth to fold under. But I just left it out this time because I'm going to use it slightly differently for the top crust to seal it. So we're going to put our apples in. If you want any of these actual recipes, I can give them to you. So this is going to be way too many apples, probably. But I like to really pile my apple pie up a lot because it cooks down.
Tell her the secret of the slicing.
Yes, and it really makes a difference whether you slice them very evenly, all the same width. My mother taught me that. If you just have them kind of, chunky here and chunky there, and they don't cook evenly. So if they're all the same width, they cook evenly. Just kind of put them around. Okay. Like this. It's getting very high, but that's okay. Got room for a couple more over here. Sarah thinks I fill it up too much, but that's what I like to do. Alright, a few more here. Let's see. Some spaces right there. A couple more on top. Just a few. That's probably enough right there. Alright. And then a little more juice. This is the sugar and the cinnamon that's left in the bowl from the apples. Okay. Right, now I have the top crust already rolled out. Oh, forgot. So, dot with butter. I always forget to dot with butter. Okay. One more dot maybe on top. Okay. Now, I have this crust all rolled out. Do the same thing. Pick it up. And I'm gonna do it on here. Well, no, I won't, because I don't want to get that dirty. I'm gonna need it again. Okay, so we're gonna once again try to kind of center it, put it over the top. Now, you can feel the bottom one underneath. We're gonna do it just a little bit beyond that, but it's not exact, and it doesn't need to be. Because basically what you're gonna do is just roll those up underneath each other. This is a smaller pie, that's why I got so much extra. Normally you wouldn't have this much extra. But this is an 8-inch pie plate instead of a 9-inch. So that's why it's so much more. You can reuse this, which we might do. Okay, so now you've got the 2 layers. What you do is you take them like this and you fold them underneath each other. That helps seal the edge so that the juices don't run all out. You just kind of go around and you do that. Tuck it underneath, all the way around. It's pretty fat, but that's okay. Okay. Now you have that all done like that. Now to make it pretty and to help seal it more, we do the fork edge this time. Just go around with a fork. Just press like that. And it's okay if it hangs over a little bit, like it is. And okay. Oh, my finger's acting up. Almost there. Right, and then you have to poke a few holes in the top. I like to just do it like this, but you can do any kind of pattern you want, or random poking, doesn't matter. And that's just to help the give it some air vents for the steam to come out. Okay. And then just to help the crust be a little shinier and nice, this is just milk. You just rub it all over with milk. And that's how you do. Just finish that, and then it's done. You put it in the oven.